Hello everyone and welcome back to the RSW series, where today we'll be going over Update 7. As I've been hinting in my previous videos, because of the arrival of winter, airlines will be increasing their presence at sunny sides like RSW and Fort Myers. Southwest Florida's KRSW is by far the most recognized area for development, as we've been told in the airport's future expansion project, which plans to add at least 2 more concourses and runways, but so far this is just on paper. Now that you have some insight, let's get into it. We start off with this Discover Airlines A330-300, which is currently pushing back for its service to Frankfurt's FRA. I'm definitely on the search for an A330 in a new livery because of the airline's recent rebranding. Personally, I find it difficult to pick a favorite between the two liveries because I like the colorful personality the old one had, but I also appreciate the simplicity of the new livery. Moving on, this Avelo Airlines Boeing 738 will be taking a service to Raleigh-Durham, a city which took me way too long to learn how to pronounce. Swiftwell International is actually one of Avelo's newly named secondary hubs, which brings back recognitions of the airport's continuing growth. Next up is this American Airlines A320, which right now is undergoing catering for its flight to Chicago O'Hare. After that is some Delta aircraft. Firstly, this Delta 757-300. Delta has replaced a majority of their previous 737 family aircraft with the premium pencil on select routes such as this one. Speaking of which, this aircraft is chugging some fuel for its service to Detroit. Up next is the Delta Airlines A220-100, which just pulled into the ramp after its arrival from Cincinnati. Now on to some UAs, we have this United 737 MAX 8, which is currently loading up baggage for its departure to Washington Dulles. I recently flown this route myself, so I thought it'd be interesting to include it in today's update. Following that is another United aircraft, this one being the 737 MAX 9 in the co-merger livery. Right now, this one is undergoing catering for its upcoming service to Denver. Now on to an aircraft on the taxiway, we have what we're going to pretend is a Western Global Airlines MD-11. This aircraft is currently waiting for the Discover Airlines A330 to leave its ramp, as it just came in from LA. Although it's an occasion, this does happen, and I've actually been lucky enough to witness it. Considering RSW is still a medium-sized airport, it's definitely a treat to see a wide body at the ramp, especially one with such historic value like the MD-11. WGA are known to operate these services as charters, and once they're done dropping off the passengers, they'll head over to the north ramp, usually for maintenance. And now onto the cargo terminal, where today we have our usual visitors, starting with this UPS 757-200. This aircraft arrived in from Jacksonville. After that, this FedEx Express 767-300 will be taking its normal flight to Memphis once fueling is complete. Then finally, for today's RSW update, parked at the north ramp, this Western Global Airlines 747-400 converted freighter is undergoing some engine testing and maintenance before resuming regular service. The Estero-based carrier has a present total of 4 747-400 aircraft in its fleet, which doesn't compare to the almost 20 MD-11s in their possession. Nowadays, the 747 is usually used for operations in Asia. Because of this, WGA has moved most 747 activity to Los Angeles. Anyways, that's going to sum up this week's video. I'm sure to post an upcoming unboxing like I do every few months to review the models I've gathered in that time frame. Speaking of which, I'm going to delay the next FRA update just to make it more interesting. You'll see what I mean by that. As always, consider subscribing to learn some interesting aviation facts and enjoy quality entertainment along the way. Other than that, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, fly safe.